Good morning, dear. Today we will continue solving exercises about Chapter 9 Multiplication and Division Signed Numbers. Let's start by exercise 24. Calculate the cube of plus 10. Cube means the exponent 3 or 10 to the power 3. So it's 1000. Why? Since here the exponent is 3, it's 10 times 10 times 10, and when I multiply by 10, I have to add 0 next to the number. 10 to the power 3, the exponent is a 3, I have to add 3 zeros. The opposite of the cube of plus 10. Since the cube of plus 10 equal 1000, the opposite of the cube of 10, it's the opposite of 1000, which is minus 1000. The cube of minus 10, it's minus 10 cubed. Here we have minus to the power 3. Odd number of negative numbers, so the result definitely will be negative. It means, what do you mean minus to the power 3? Minus times minus times minus. Minus times minus is plus. Now the result plus times minus equal to minus, and 10 to the power 3 is 1000. The opposite of the cube of minus 10, since the cube of minus 10 is minus 1000, then the opposite of the cube of minus 10, it's the opposite of minus 1000, so it's a plus 1000. Now let's move to exercise 25. Calculate each of these numerical expressions. M equal minus 10 plus 6 times 5. According to priority rules, multiplication has more priority than addition. So on the line I have to write minus 10, and what's the result of multiplying 6 by 1.5? It's 9. Now minus 10 plus 9 equals to minus 1. N equal minus 10 minus 6 times 1.5. Here the priority goes for multiplication. I have to write minus 10, and what's the result of multiplying 6 by 1.5? It's the same as here. The result is 9. So it's minus 10 minus 9, which is minus 19. P minus 10 minus 6 times minus 1.5. Here we have multiplication, and we know that we multiply sign by sign, then number by number. I have to write on the line minus 10 minus minus the same sign, so it should be replaced by a plus, and 6 times 1.5 is 9. It's the same as above, minus 10 plus 9, which is minus 1. Q minus 10 plus 6 divided by 1.5. Here also the priority goes for division. So I have to write minus 10. What's the result of dividing 6 by 1.5? It's 4. Minus 10 plus 4, it's minus 6. Why minus 6? We know that 10 minus 4 is 6. And since the greater number has a negative sign, so the result should be negative. R equal minus 10 minus 6 divided by 1.5. Again, here rewrite minus 10, minus, drop it down, 6 divided by 1.5 is 4, minus 10 minus 4 is minus 14. Minus 10 minus 6 divided by minus 1.5. The priority goes for division, the sign by sign. Minus 6 minus 1.5, and there is division between them. Start by the signs. Write minus 10 on the line. Minus minus is plus, and 6 divided by 1.5 is 4. Minus 10 plus 4 is minus 6. Now, exercise 26. We consider the three numbers A equal minus 3.5, B equal minus 12, and C equal minus 2.5. Calculate the numerical value. I have to replace the letters A, B, and C by their value to calculate the answer of T. A is minus 3.5. And don't forget to write parentheses when you have to replace. Plus B is minus 12 times C is minus 2.5. We have addition and multiplication, so the priority goes for multiplication. Sign by sign and number by number. So on the line I have to drop down minus 3.5. We have same sign, minus minus, which is plus, and 12 times 2.5 is 30. Minus 3.5 plus 30, it's the same as 30 minus 3.5, which is 26.5. U. A minus B divided by C. The first step is to replace the letters by their value. Minus 3.5 minus 12 divided by minus 2.5. Drop down the first number, and we have here odd number of negative signs. Minus times minus is a plus. Plus divided by minus, which is minus. Or we can directly say 3 negative signs, odd number of negative signs, so it's definitely negative. Now 12 divided by 2.5 is 4.8. Now 3.5 and 4.8 is 8.3. I have to add the loss here, so it's minus 8.3. V equal minus A minus B times C. Minus A is minus 3.5 and B minus 12 and C is minus 2.5. I wrote the given here above. So here, minus minus, it's a plus 3.5. Minus minus minus, odd number of negative numbers, so it will be negative. And 12 times 2.5 is 30. So 3.5 minus 30, if I say 30 minus 3.5, it will be 26.5. And since the greater number has a negative value, so the result should definitely be negative. It's easy to solve such a question, but I have to focus well. W equal minus A plus B divided by C. First step, replace the letters by their value. Then here we have minus minus 3.5 is 3.5. Plus minus minus, we have two negative signs, even number of negative signs, so they should be replaced by a plus sign. And 12 divided by 2.5 is 4.8. Now it's so easy, plus 3.5 plus 4.8 is plus 8.3. Now x equal minus b plus a divided by c. First step, to replace the letter by the given numbers. Then minus minus 12 is plus 12. Plus minus minus, we have two negative signs, even number of negative signs, so they should be replaced by a plus. Now 3.5 divided by 2.5 is 1.4. 12 plus 1.4 is 13.4. Y equal b minus a divided by c. Replace the letters by their equivalent value. Here we have minus 12, 1, 2, 3, 3 negative signs, odd number of negative signs, so they should be replaced by a minus. And 3.5 divided by 2.5 is 1.4. Now minus 12 minus 1.4 is minus 13.4. Please, you have to write the solution of these exercises on your classwork copybook. Take care of yourselves. Thanks for your attention. Bye bye.